Alright, got another project going on here. Replacing this radio that doesn't even have a CD or a tape. Here's a little bit of a pain in the neck to get out. If you don't know, you gotta make a tool for this. It pushes in there and basically pinches these things down by sticking something in those holes. I already took it out because it's a pain and it's hard to do on camera. It's got that. That's what's coming out. This is what's going in there. You can get these at O'Reilly's. I decided to do that instead of getting it online for warranty purposes. But when we get to installing this, looks like it's going to be pretty straightforward. I had to file down a couple ridges here to get this piece to go in there. But that looks like it's going to fit perfectly and be able to just push the tabs out on the side and the radio should slide right in there. So we'll get to doing that and see how this goes. Alright, now that this is installed nice and secure, got your antenna wire and these two factory plugs. So I'm going to actually use a adapter harness to adapt from this to my radio one. I'll show you what that looks like. Alright, these two are the adapter harnesses that adapt from the factory one to the new radio one, which is this. This will give you your power, and then there's also this harness, which is for your subs and video outputs and stuff like that. I'm only going to use a couple, not the whole thing, but not even any in this video right now because I don't have subs or a backup camera yet. So, but mainly we'll be focusing on splicing this one to these two. So, all right. So here's what we got. These mess of wires here. Thankfully, these colors all coordinate with these ones, so these are just spliced directly to this harness, and then all you have to mess with is these. Now some of these we won't use because they're for steering wheel controls and amp controls and stuff like that, which aren't necessary. We won't have those, so there'll be just a few of these that get hooked up. But you start by hooking all these to their related colors. Pretty simple, you know. You purple to purple, purple and black to purple and black, you know, pretty simple. The wires are all labeled, so it's pretty easy. Alright, so that takes care of all these wires. And we go through and tape them all, but now we got to move in onto these ones. What makes this really easy, they do have a pretty nice wiring diagram here. And then also, can't really see it, but all these wires have writing on them that tell you what they're for, so you know where to hook it in. So, I'm going to move on to that. Alright, I got all the wires hooked up except for these. This one I'll still have to hook into my backup lights for my camera to activate the camera, and then this one for the amp, that blue one. These are for steering wheel control, which I'll never have in this truck, so not really too concerned about it. Other than that, the only thing special that I did was hook this wire, pink wire, which is for your emergency brake, so you can't watch a DVD without this having power, to the key on power, so that I can watch a DVD whenever I feel like it. So I'm going to wrap these up and then put the radio in. Alright, got all the connections taped up. I'm going to go plug this in and show should be able to snap the radio and call it a day. So we'll see how this goes. Alright, here's the real test. Does it work? Well, it powers up, but the screen doesn't come out, so we gotta figure out what's up with that. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a remote. It's like it's a TV or something. Subtitles? Doesn't work. Oh man. Jake's getting his 20 piece. Just
Nice.
Alright, so we got this beast installed. It's power button, screen. Powers up, it works. It's on the radio right now. I fiddled around with it a little bit. If you go to the home, it's got all your preset stuff. You can go through, change it all. But it's pretty nice. So I'm gonna So I would recommend it. It's got a lot of features. It doesn't have navigation, but I don't need that. It's got about everything else, you know. Radio. It's got a CD, USB, SD card, your camera, an aux cord, and you can also put an aux cord in the back to have two for some reason. And it comes with a remote, so can fiddle around with it. So it's kind of funny. But alrighty, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. I haven't done the mirrors yet. That's on the list. I gotta fiddle around with this beast and put a crank sensor, and it keeps wanting to stall on me, so do that before I do a injector pressure or injector. Was it the ICP sensor or IP? I forget what they're called. They're really easy to change, both the crank and the other sensor, but we started with the crank because crank's cheaper. So thanks for watching. Show you this thing powered down. You shut it off and it flips and closes itself up. So thanks for watching. See you in another video. Alright, so here's how you know you got a factory. You know, I got the crank sensor out. These had a recall on them for the crank sensor causing stalling issues, and from what I understand, the original ones were black like this and the replacement ones were like this. This gray colored plastic. So I think this still has the original crank sensor in it, which I had a recall for. Surprised it's run this long. And this is a replacement. So yeah, it's crazy. So I just thought I'd put that in there. Alright, so got this thing installed. The DVD function didn't actually work. I guess I didn't get my bypass done right. So we're going to take it apart and mess with that and see if we can figure out how to bypass that safety feature. Alright, so this radio came with 2 2 tools to take it out. It's pretty sweet. You just push it in there. Oop, gotta get it in the right spot. One there. Just that one up again. One there. Boom. Radio comes out. Just like that. Pretty sweet. Alright, so I think my whole issue is this purple wire, this wire right here, this pink wire, which is for the safety switch. It's just hooked up to the wrong thing. So we're gonna cut that out. So I know, because I know that's not right. And I think it just needs to be grounded, from what I was reading. So we are going to ground this out to something. All right, so I got it bypassed under the dash. Power up the radio here. Put a little DVD in there. All right. Well, that takes care of that. That's easy. So, all you have to do is ground out the wire for the emergency brake. So just hook it up with your ground, and it'll take care of all your issues. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. And since it's already done, I'm going to do it. Take this wire, cut the insulation off a little area. I don't feel like redoing all of this whole wire. Right? That's the ground wire. Peel it off. Take this one, strip it back a ways. Simply wrap the ground wire. Now, I'll test it again. And just like that, we're golden. So,
Hey! You guys here for the show? Totally. Yes!
guess that's how that works. Thanks for watching.